To go.
Testing.
Yeah, like in 1 minute.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you can hear my voice, you want to make your way to the ballroom. We're going to get started in just 1 minute. Come and get your seats. We're going to start in 1 minute. You ain't going to want to miss the show today. How's everybody doing on Sunday at the Tribal Fair? Oh, man, this is our last day. How's everybody doing? Woo! All right, let's get this energy going. Ladies and gentlemen, you guys are in for a real treat today. We're going to start it off first, and we're going to give you guys a little special celebration. My good friend, my brother, my cousin, Mr. Billy Walker wants to say a couple words to get us started.
Good morning. Humbly here to look. Another day, another dollar. Nah, just kidding. James, my brother, had asked me to do the Gator Show, and I said, you know what, I've been thinking about doing a friendship dance. You think that we can bring that to the Seminole Tribe of Florida powwow? And he goes, yeah. So we're going to do a friendship dance. I've been doing it the last couple of days, but I got my brother, Charles Osceola. He's right here. He's of the Bird Clan. He's going to go ahead and lead the dance, and he's going to tell y'all a little bit about about it in himself. Thank.
Yalonte, Yalonte he's a picture of my Lapkochi, he's a picture of my. What I'm saying is good for y'all to be here. Good to see y'all. Hope everybody's doing fine. My brother Billy asked me to do a couple dances out here, but he was specifying the friendship dance. So what we're gonna do, what you guys are gonna see is in our great ceremony that we have, that we still do to this day, no matter what happened in the past, we still do our dances. The friendship dance is a very important part of the whole ceremony. So today, we're gonna do that for you, and I hope you enjoy it. We're gonna pause in the middle of it, and we're gonna invite all the spectators who are able and would like to come in to join us in this friendship dance. Let's go. Y'all here? Okay. Who got this? All right, I'm gonna call out the guys and the ladies in the proper way that I was taught, so enjoy.
All right, let's hear it for them guys.
Ladies and gentlemen, make some noise for Seminole Stomp Dancing. All right, ladies and gentlemen, coming to you now. Are you guys ready for a wildlife show? Oh, come on, you can do better than that. You guys want to see a wildlife show? All right, okay. Well, I want to introduce to you a good friend of mine. He got his start right here with the Seminole Tribe at the Oakley Village whenever we used to have the deep water alligator wrestling pit over there. Thank you, Charles. Thank you, boys. We appreciate y'all. All right, without further ado, I want to introduce to you Justin Igualada.
All right. Last day of Tribal Fair. You guys having fun? How about a big round of applause for the Friendship Dance? Thank you, Billy Walker, for bringing that out. Not enough of that in the world today. I'll tell you what, too much hate around, and I enjoy coming to the Seminole Tribe every time. A lot of family-oriented stuff going on here, and everybody's always taking care of everybody. Now, as James mentioned, I did get my start here at the Oakley Indian Village. Let me get these guys apart real quick. And I was very happy to do so. I learned a lot. And these guys brought me into the alligator handling and everything else that we're about to do right now. Now, without further ado, I'm going to bring out some animals here. The first one that I'm going to bring out is Florida's top predator. And we have an exciting show planned after this. I'm not even going to give you guys any ideas of what's going on. It's going to be a big surprise. But we're going to start by bringing out what you're going to see in a little bit after this show. We're going to have some big gators out, and Billy's going to be doing something special for you guys. So Florida's top predator, obviously the American alligator. It's a very important animal that we have here in Florida, and also very important to the Seminole Tribe of Florida. They're going to explain a lot of that history when we do the next show after this. Now, I'm going to give you guys a couple of facts about these guys. We have 2 million plus alligators in the state alone. That means any body of water that you guys pass here, man-made or not, you have a solid chance of having an alligator in that water. Now, in the early 60s, 70s, all the way up to the 80s, these guys were protected. They were close to being critically endangered, with only a couple of 100,000 left. So 2 million plus in the state, that's great numbers. But we're not the only state they're found. These guys range from the southern tip of Florida, all the way across to Texas, straight across to North Carolina, and all the way back down, with over 5 million in existence. Now, I say Florida's top predator, and they are. A big alligator usually only has to worry about other large alligators. It's the only thing that's going to attack them. They are cannibalistic, so they will eat each other, and big males get very territorial. So if other males come into his territory, one of those may not leave alive. Now, interesting fact about these guys, it is a reptile. They are cold-blooded. Cold-blooded means whatever temperature it is on the outside, that's what temperature they are on the inside. But they have these little ridges all the way down their back. They're called osteoderms or scutes. They're literally a solid bone. Each one of these little ones is just a square, it fits together like a puzzle piece. Now, it serves two purposes. Number one, armor plating. Remember, they got to fight other alligators, so it helps them withstand brute force impact from other large alligators. The second reason goes back to that cold-blooded. So they have blood vessels that run down the center of each one of those little scutes. And what that does is it provides them a solar panel. So oftentimes, if you're driving down Alligator Alley, if you're out in Big Cypress, you'll see alligators sunning constantly. They're very lazy animals. Not avid hunters, they're ambush predators. So their eyes are on top, much like a prey item would be. Most predators, the eyes are on the front. They want to see what they're going to be getting. These guys, a little different. Eyes on top, they can bury themselves right underneath the water. They could be in a little tiny pond that's maybe about 12 inches high, and it could house an alligator up to 10 feet. You'd never see it. And then guess what? When the dry season comes, those big alligators they'll dig what's called an alligator hole. So they'll sit in that hole, and they'll have the food come to them. A little raccoon comes by, it's dry out there, they go to the watering hole, and the alligator gets his food. But they'll be sunning out there, and they're able to thermoregulate. That's how they regulate the temperature in their body. So those blood vessels, the solar panels, actually help them digest their food. That's how they get their energy. And that's how they stay very good and cold tolerant. So that's why these guys are found all the way up to North Carolina and straight back down. Now these guys do have 80 teeth. There's 40 on top, 40 on the bottom. They constantly go through those teeth throughout their lifetime. They'll lose about 3,000. You got to remember, these guys, as big, huge, when you got a 10-footer, a 12-footer, they're closing with about 2,500 pounds of pressure per square inch. That is the second most powerful bite in the entire animal kingdom. Wrap your minds around that when you see the show that comes next. Second most powerful. That means a 25 oh my goodness, let me learn my words today. All right, so a 25-foot great white shark would have nothing on the jaw power of what you guys are going to see soon. So for that reason, when they close, when they fight each other, when they bite with that much pressure, teeth are constantly popping out. And like an upside-down ice cream cone, one pops out, another one feeds in the same spot. Unlike sharks that constantly drift forward, their tooth comes out, another one replaces it. 3,000 in a lifetime. So remember that again. Second most powerful bite in the entire animal kingdom. Now, even though they are Florida's top predator, as a baby, it's a little bit different. They're just another chicken nugget on nature's dollar menu. So they got to do a lot of things to protect themselves. Mom will have about 25 to 50 babies, and 1 in 5 of those will make it to adulthood. Now, an alligator big is going to be black on top, white on the bottom, blends in with their surroundings. Baby alligators have little yellow stripes all the way around, helps them camouflage, gives them a little extra step to try and survive in the wild. But something else, and the last thing I'm going to leave you with, that's very interesting about the alligators, 99.9% of all reptiles will either lay eggs or give live birth. That's the end of motherhood. Once they lay those eggs or have those babies, that's it. Mom's gone. Babies are left to fend for themselves. Crocodilians, a little bit different. They'll build a nest. They will protect those nests with their lives, and they will actually protect those babies for up to about 3 years. But guess what? After about 3 years, if babies are hanging around too much, Mom will turn around and start eating those babies. So children, consider yourselves lucky. You got a smooth 18 years of cruising. These guys, rough life. But it is one of the only reptiles that will actually protect their young. Now this is little Wally here. I want you guys to give him a big round of applause before we put him up. Let's see if he'll wave goodbye to you. Oh, are you gonna wave? One more wave. One more wave, Wally. Give him one more. Oh, you're so close. Okay, you're a good boy. You're a good boy. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're gonna go right into this guy's cousin. Now, when I say that, what do you guys think I'm bringing out next? Call it out. A snake? What's his cousin? Somebody said it in the back. Crocodile. That's right. Their cousin, close relative, is gonna be the crocodile. Now, little Wally there, he's a sweet boy. This one, I cannot say the same. Are you gonna bite me today? He's a little bit smaller, but he is a lot angrier. All right, I'm gonna bring this one closer to the camera so you guys can see on the big screen over there. It's gonna be harder for you guys to see in the crowd. But did you guys know that we are the only place in the world, Florida, right here, we're the only place in the world that has both alligators and crocodiles living in the same area. This is the only place they coexist. So we have our American alligators, 2 million plus. Our American crocodiles, we only have about 2,500 left. But in 2011, not too long ago, they were taken off the endangered species list. Their numbers are coming up a little bit, so how about a big round of applause for the American crocodile? Yeah, we're finally getting the numbers back. Now they're are a ton of species of crocodiles. We have 2 species of alligators, the American and the Chinese. The crocodiles, we have about 27 species, and there are 2 true saltwater crocodiles. The one that you guys, if anybody grew up with Steve Irwin, the ones that he messed with in Australia, the name of it is a saltwater crocodile, hence the name, does what it does. And then the other true saltwater crocodile is the American crocodile that we have down here. Reason I say true saltwater crocs, they can live in freshwater, but they also have salt glands right where their tongue should be. They have these little tiny spots, and they can excrete salt, so they can eat salty foods, they can eat the fish out there, they can live in brackish water, freshwater, and saltwater. So even though we only have 2,500 left here in Florida, these guys have spread out. So they go down to Jamaica, they're critically endangered in Jamaica, they're down in Cuba, and they're also in South America where the largest population is, to the point where Costa Rica actually has a problem with them. There's a nuisance crocodile issue in Costa Rica. That's how much the numbers are down there. But here, these guys like nice, quiet beaches. Guess what we don't have here in Florida? Nice, quiet beaches. That's right. I like to go to the beach. I'm sure everybody here likes to go to the beach. No nice, quiet beaches for these guys. So due to habitat destruction and population, these crocodiles have basically been forced all the way down to the southern tip of Florida. Another reason is, unlike the alligators, remember, found all the way up to North Carolina. It gets cold up there, gets frozen. Sometimes the lakes will be frozen and an alligator's nose will be sticking out of the ice. And once it thaws out, the alligator is okay. Crocodiles, not cold tolerant at all. So we'll find these guys as far north as right about here every now and again, but the population is all the way down south in the Keys, Flamingo, Everglades City, the biggest population being at Turkey Point, our power plant. Reason being, the water stays warm. So we've been doing a lot to keep these numbers up. We've been doing a lot to get these crocodiles back to where they're supposed to be, but I'm gonna tell you guys a secret. This guy right here, he's not an American crocodile. I wish I had one to show you guys, but he's more of a prop. This guy is actually a Nile crocodile. And remember, this guy comes from Africa. I told you guys, second most powerful bite force is that alligator in that can over there. This guy right here holds the top bite pressure on the entire earth, clocking in at almost 5,000 pounds of pressure per square inch for an adult Nile crocodile. That's more than we use to crush a car. But built very similar to the alligators, same thing. The only difference is when these guys have their mouth shut, you're gonna see a V-shaped pointed snout. You're also gonna see a big mangled mess of teeth. Teeth from the bottom, teeth from the top. The alligators, the easiest way to tell the difference, big U-shaped snout, and they have a predominant overbite. When the mouth is closed, you only see the teeth come from the top jaw. If you see teeth coming from the top and the bottom, you got yourself a crocodile. All right, how about a big round of applause for the American/Nile crocodile? Thank you, thank you. All right, I'm gonna do one. Hey there, big guy. I'm already missing fingers. I'd like to keep the rest. Thank you very much. All right, I'm gonna switch things up. Actually, before I switch things up, we're gonna do one more native species here to Florida. I do like most of my shows to be around the native wildlife that we have here. Ooh, boy. Yeah, you could go ooh and ah. It's okay, he likes it. All right, so this is the largest freshwater turtle we have in the United States. Now here in Florida, are you peeing on me? Here in Florida, we have 3 different species of, does anybody know what this is? Yeah, snapping turtle, and even somebody said the correct name over there, the alligator snapping turtle. Thank you very much, I appreciate you over there. So we have 3 types of snapping turtles. We have our common snapping turtle, we have our Florida snapping turtle. Those guys will reach about this size, maybe a little tiny bit bigger, not much bigger than this. But the alligator snapping turtle, this species right here, they're found up in northern Florida. Most of them, the biggest population in Louisiana, but these guys will get up to 250 pounds. So it'll be about the size of a good coffee table. Their head will be about the size of a basketball. And ladies and gentlemen, I'm speaking from experience. I would much rather be bitten by an alligator any day of the week. Reason being is the alligators are a little bit different, even though they have such great jaw pressure. This guy, are you gonna open your mouth for me? This guy has no teeth, but he's got a solid beak there. So much like a pair of scissors, if I stick my finger in there, there's about 600 pounds of pressure per square inch in his bite force, but it's like a pair of scissors, very clean cut, very surgical. The most interesting part about this turtle right here, and turtle and tortoise, two different things, tortoise on land, turtle in the water. So this guy right here, if you look at the center of his mouth, you're gonna see what looks like a mangled mess of mud in there. And it's a little thing that holds his lure. That's right, ladies and gentlemen, this guy fishes just like we do. So they'll sit in ponds, running streams, they'll go to the bottom, wedge themselves in some rocks, some down trees, and what they'll do is they'll open that mouth real wide, and then out of that little mess of mud that you guys saw there pops out a little tiny red lure. Looks like an earthworm, a bloodworm. It's the same thing that we put on the end of our fishing poles. So although they are lazy animals, they are extremely patient. So they'll sit on the bottom. Remember, they call it fishing, not catching, right? So he'll sit at the bottom, open that mouth, wiggle that lure around constantly until a fish comes by. And when that fish comes by, fish thinks he's got some food. He goes over there to grab that food, and Mr. Turtle over here gets to capitalize off of that and get himself a free meal. So this guy's adapted to the point of fishing for himself. Pretty cool, huh? Not all at once. All right, here we go. How about a big round of applause for the alligator snapping turtle? All right, I got two more things to show you before we get to the big show. And I'm gonna switch courses here. We're gonna do something. First, I'm gonna bring out something that's critically endangered. The last that we're gonna end with is something cute and cuddly. Since we've done all reptiles, we'll end it with cute and cuddly, even though I think this guy right here is pretty cute and cuddly too. So this guy, I'm gonna use to talk about Florida wildlife as well, even though this guy is not native to Florida. Hooah! Everybody say hello to Debo. And anybody that watched Friday, yes, that's where his name comes from. He's a big boy and he likes to steal everything from his buddies. Now, Debo here is a rhino iguana. They're not native here to Florida. They are critically endangered, but they're native to the Caribbean. They're found in Hispaniola, Haiti, the Dominican Republic. But what I use him for is to more talk about the problems that we have here in Florida. We have invasive species here in Florida, all kinds of invasive species. If you're out in Big Cypress, if you're out in the swamp, if you're down south, you'll see the pythons everywhere these days, and then our green iguanas. We have green iguanas everywhere. A lot of people think they're native here to Florida. They're not. They're South American. They came over here on the boats when they were bringing over goods, anything from food, all the way to gunpowder, all the way to arms. When they would bring that stuff over to us, these iguanas would sneak on the boats. They'd come out here, but here's the part of Florida, ladies and gentlemen, and I'm gonna tie this into our own pets. Here in Florida, we're tropical. Winter is confusing. I don't even think Florida knows what it's doing during winter. It's 40 degrees in the morning, it's 80 degrees in the afternoon, back to 40 degrees at night. It's very tropical. Most reptiles can survive here in Florida, as did the green iguanas. Now we have huge populations. I legally cannot even bring a green iguana out to you guys anymore because of the problem that we have. So I'm gonna loop this into the whole pet thing. This is a good pet. If anybody is interested in a reptile, the rhino iguanas do make a good pet. As you can see, he's just like a little puppy dog. You're a good boy. You're a good big boy. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. Okay. But always do your research. Whether you got a dog, cat, goldfish, reptile, always, always, always do as much research as you possibly can. If you don't take anything away from this show, take this away from the show. Do all the research you can so you know what you're getting yourself into. A lot of times people go to a pet store. They see a cute, tiny little iguana, little baby, see a tiny little baby snake. You think it's a good idea for a pet. Without doing the research, you don't know how big it's gonna get. You don't know how aggressive it can be. You don't know the damage it can cause. He's a sweet boy, but if he wasn't, the bite pressure on him, he could take a finger off if he wanted to. So what happens is people will get these animals, and they get too big. They get a little bit too dangerous. Sometimes they can't rehome them, so what they'll do is they'll toss them out. They'll let them go in Florida. This is why we have the problem with the pythons. It's a lot of the reasons why we have the problems with a lot of the other animals. Now, the iguanas came over on boats, so it's a little bit different, but always, always, always do as much research as you possibly can before you get your hands on any animal. That way we don't have any more problems. And the best way to save the wildlife around us is to basically save the land around us, save the population of our native wildlife. Be careful with what we get, be careful with what we release into the wild, because we never know the repercussions of what can happen. All right, how about a big round of applause for Debo? Where are you going, big guy? Nope, that's not food. He sees the colors. He's looking for strawberries and tomatoes. Come on, big boy. We'll get you some food when we get home. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Come here. Oh, all right, now I'm going to end it with another critically endangered animal. This one's going to be cute and fuzzy, and then we're going to get to the big show. Stay here, bud. Stay here, stay here, stay here. Hey, easy there, tiger. I know. You won't come out. All right. So the next one that I bring out, let's see if I can get some reaction out of this. Here we go. Let me bring this little girl out. Okay. Let's go right here. All right, I'm gonna do just like a magician. Voila! I got one all out of that. That's it. Ah, there we are. So what we have here in front of us is a ruffed lemur who looks like she was snuggled up in her little blanket there. Come here, mama. Her name is Bimini. Come here. And she can be a little bit feisty. Oh, I know. It's been a long weekend, huh? You like your armpit scratches? There it is. Yeah. Now, Bimini is a red ruffed lemur. There's two species of ruffed lemur. You have your black and white ruffed lemur and your red ruffed lemur. There is 101 species of lemur that we have on the earth today. Every single one of those species are native to Madagascar. Lemurs are found nowhere else in the world. So once that land split, eater, tiger. Once that land split, these guys had changed from their normal primate buddies. They are part of the primate family. We have our great apes, we have primates, and then we have what's called prosimians, which is exactly what she is, a prosimian. So all those lemur species in Madagascar, all 101 of them, are critically endangered. Probably within the next 10 years, we'll be down about a quarter of those species. So that goes back into trying to save the land around us, trying to do as much as we can for the animals, for the native wildlife. And Madagascar is pretty rough. Lots of poaching, habitat destruction. There are natives there that do hunt to eat these things, which is perfectly acceptable, but it's the poaching for this nice fur coat. That's what becomes the problem. And all the lemurs out there tend to have a nice fur coat. They're also often traded on the black market. So the best thing to do, ladies and gentlemen, like I said, if you see something on TV, a sad Sarah McLachlan song, an animal shivering in a cage, you want to give money, it's not the best way to do it. If you give to that organization, chances are about maybe 1 or 2% of your money will make it to saving any animals. The best thing we could do to save wildlife, again, save the environment around us. Pick up trash, pick up garbage, save the lakes, save the forests, save the trees. You want to do a little hanging? And save the animals around us. That's the best thing that we could do, ladies and gentlemen. All right, I'm going to put our furry little friend away, and we are going to get on to something very, very special. Something that I haven't seen myself. I'm excited for myself. So how about one big round of applause for Bimini here? Good girl. Good girl. Go tuck up. You can go ahead. You can go to sleep again. I'm sorry I woke you. Now, I want to give a huge thank you to James, Billy, the entire Seminole Tribe of Florida. These guys have tagged me around for upwards of 17 years now. And they gave me the start that I have. They gave me the respect for people, the respect for animals, the respect for alligators. They taught me the wildlife handling. They taught me the alligator handling, which is what you guys are about to see next. So I want you guys to give a huge round of applause for James, Billy, and the other surprise guests.
Thank you, Justin. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, make some noise for Justin Igualada and the Animal Show. He's also one of the best alligator wrestlers in the world, and you'll be seeing him probably next week at the Brighton Field Days. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a great next few weeks coming up in Seminole Country. The Brighton Field Days will be next weekend in Brighton, Florida, in the reservation out there near Okeechobee. And 2 weeks after that, we'll be having another event in Big Cypress, honoring our matriarchs, the first inaugural event. So please, if you got time, come and check us out. How's everybody feeling? Good? Good. Are you guys ready for some alligator wrestling? Oh, man, come on. It's the last day of Tribal Fair. Are you guys ready for some alligator wrestling? All right, all right. We have a very special treat for you today. We wanted to do something special. My brother of mine, Mr. Everett Osceola, wants to retire from alligator wrestling. He's been wrestling for off and on for 25 years. So we're going to do a special treat. So we had a couple guys that wanted to honor him and come out and do a performance along with him. He hasn't wrestled, I don't know how long. How many years? 20 years it's been for my good brother over here. He's from the 4th generation alligator wrestler. His father, his grandfather, legends in alligator wrestler, the Storm family, been doing it for a long time. All the old videos you can see, black and white footage of his grandfather, George Storm, one of the best to ever do it. His father, Tom Storm, one of the best to ever do it, well known all over Indian country. Ladies and gentlemen, he's a 4th generation deep water handler. He's the only Native American to survive a cobra bite. Ladies and gentlemen, make some noise coming out of retirement, Mr. Thomas Storm, Jr. All right. And our next showman, he needs no introduction. He's been with you all weekend. He's the current #1 guy, Native American, Seminole alligator wrestling. Ladies and gentlemen, he is a legend. And legend has it he was born and raised by alligators. Ladies and gentlemen, make some noise for the legend, Billy Walker. And last but not least, we wanted to put this together, something special to honor our brother here. He's also a 3rd generation alligator wrestler, influenced by his uncles, Paul Bowers, Richard Bowers, Mr. Thomas Storm also. He's been doing it for a while. He's got a lot of passion. He's put in a lot of work to get in shape and sharpen his skills the last few weeks. Ladies and gentlemen, make some noise for a tribal ambassador, Mr. Everett Osceola. And when we do something like this, it's so great. Our young tribal member brothers, cousins, family, they all in the back, they're getting our gators ready. Boys, you guys can bring the gators out. We got our young boys in the back that want to learn. We're having a resurgence, a revitalization of alligator wrestling in our tribe. So these are the young guys coming up, and expect to be seeing a lot from them also. Can we get some music? Let's build it up. Is there a DJ back there? Here we go. Camera guys, you guys are probably going to move back and adjust a little bit. We got 3 gators coming out. You can put them down right here. Ladies and gentlemen, are you guys ready? These are wild alligators, ladies and gentlemen. Like I said, we have a competition getting ready to start next week. Keep your eyes peeled and please record. We haven't seen anything like this in a long time. Spotters, take knees right in front so everybody behind you can see. These are wild alligators, ladies and gentlemen. 2 8-foot alligators and a big 9.5-foot alligator. You see these alligators? Oh my goodness, Billy Walker with the hand trick. These guys are working these gators in a circle. This hasn't been done this way in a long time. See these alligators working in that circle, just like a broom in a dustpan, sweeping towards their tail. Oh, oh my goodness, Everett Osceola with the hand trick. Woo. These smaller alligators, just because they're smaller, extremely quick, extremely fast. See the different attitudes, the different temperaments. Billy's got the big 9.5-foot alligator working in that circle. Everett Osceola with the Everglades kiss. Oh my goodness. I think he went in for the jump rope. Everett, are you setting up a jump rope? Oh, Everett Osceola, also a very well-versed martial artist, likes to work in a little bit of the martial arts in his style of alligator wrestling. It's all about working these gators in that circle. You see Mr. Thomas Storm over here staying extremely tight, staying extremely out of that. Woo! Hand trick over there for Everett Osceola. Thomas Storm said he's going to go in for his quick catch. Oh my goodness! Arm trick! Oh, you see the alligator pop as he spins. These guys are going to use their own judgment on when they're going to go in for their catches. You see the alligator staying extremely. Still a lot of energy in these alligators, working side to side. Oh, quick catch, Thomas Storm. Make some noise, ladies and gentlemen. Everett going in for the front catch. Billy and Everett going in for front catches right now, going into the grab. Got a feel to see if these alligators are going to shake loose. Testing out the reflexes, testing the energy levels. Fredo, make some noise for Everett Osceola. He's in position. All right, boys, hang tight just right there. Let's wait on Billy to get his caught. Ladies and gentlemen, if you like what you're seeing, give him some encouragement, give him some energy, give him some love. This is the last day of Tribal Fair. Woo! Oh, jump rope, one more time. Billy Walker, Everglades jump rope. Everglades kiss. Billy's gonna wind them up. Not sure which frontal or a quick catch that he's gonna go for. Testing the jaws. He's going in for that frontal catch. Got a hold of those jaws. Going around to walk around, test out the reflex. I feel like he looks like he's gonna go. Yeah, he is. Make some noise! Oh, man. You see this alligator trying to pull away right at the last second. All right, we're gonna try to go in unison. All right, you guys wanna do a countdown? Okay, so on the count of 3, we're gonna show you those beautiful teeth. Are you ready? Are you boys ready? You guys good? Wrestlers, you good? Good. Everett, you good? Billy, you ready? All right, get your cameras out, ladies and gentlemen. We're gonna give them a count of 3. We're gonna show you that Everglades smile. Ready? 1, 2, 3. All right, all right. They're gonna open those jaws, ladies and gentlemen. ADT. Mr. Thomas over here showing those 80 teeth, all those jagged teeth. 40 on top, 40 on bottom. All designed for ripping and tearing. Alligators don't chew their food, they swallow their food whole. Oh, as you can see, they're gonna be super careful with the jaws. That's where mistakes can happen, so you gotta be super precise with their hand placement. All right, they're gonna go bulldog. Ladies and gentlemen, this is not a stunt. This is actually a technique for freeing up your hands. In the old days, if you didn't have any help and you're out there by yourself, you had to figure out a way to free up your hands. Oh, Everett's showing you over there, going Florida smile over there on the other side, showing you all those teeth. We're going for a bulldog. All right. So like I said, this was not a stunt. This is actually a technique to free up your hands. They're going to use their chin and their chest, and Billy and Everett are going to show you what it would be like to have to tie the jaws shut. Mr. Thomas is just going to go without the tying. All right, boys, are you ready? Here we go. We're going in for bulldogs. Get your cameras out. Using the chin and the chest. Freeing up the hands to the side enables you to tie the knot of the jaws. Everett's got it going over there. He's almost done. We make some noise for Everett Osceola. Bulldog. Mr. Thomas Storm going in, showing you. Bulldog. Now Mr. Billy Walker's gonna have to go in for, I believe, a standing bulldog. The skater's jaws are really big and he's tall, so he's gonna, no? He's just going for a sit. All right, he's gonna go straight in. Bulldog! Freeing up the hands, allowing you to tie that knot, bring that gator back to your camps alive. All right, all right. Make some noise for Billy Walker.
Tribe red.
All right, now we're gonna give them a little bit of leeway. We're gonna get the crowd involved. So each one is gonna do their final trick. All right, we want you to make some noise. Let them know if you love it. First, we're gonna have Mr. Thomas Storm. He's gonna show you an old school chin trick bulldog using the top of the jaws, only his chin. He's gonna pull the jaws open. Just his chin. We got chin trick. Oh, he's got his chin draped over on the top of the teeth. One hand. Oh my goodness. Chin trick. Mr. Billy Walker. All eyes on Mr. Billy Walker. I think he's going old school. He's gonna attempt to flip this gator on his back. Sleeping Beauty. This alligator is extremely strong. going to try one more time and see if he can go with it. If not, we're going to go over to Everett. Oh, my goodness. Sleeping Beauty. Make some noise for Billy Walker. All right. Now, Everett's been planning this trick. This is an old school throwback move. You don't really see it anymore. This is something we call Cowboy Billy. After one of the old alligator wrestlers from back in the early 1900s. Everett's gonna go inverted. He's gonna pull the alligator on himself. And then he's gonna open the jaws with the alligator on top of him. Oh my goodness. Ladies and gentlemen, make some noise if he pulls this off. I think he's gonna take the rope off. He's gonna ease it up. He's gonna show you guys extreme concentration, nerves of steel going in. Oh my goodness! Cowboy Billy. Oh, make some noise, ladies and gentlemen. Everett Osceola. Sleeping Beauty. Now he's got to get the jaw secured safely. He's going straight into a grab, gonna flip back over, nice and safe. Everybody safe. Ladies and gentlemen, make some noise for Seminole Alligator Wrestling. If you like what you saw, let them know for Mr. Thomas Storm and Mr. Billy Walker. And give a big hand for Everett Osceola. I think, my brother, you want to say a few words?
Yeah. Sorry, I gotta get my breath. I kind of want to start by saying something. I grew up all my life watching the tribal fair get to where it is back when it was on old 451 on Sterling, back with the old deep-water alligator pits. And I would watch my Uncle Paul, my Uncle Richard, I would watch Thomas Storm, and I would watch James Billy, and they would all alligator wrestle. And when I would see them alligator wrestle, to me that was magical. So when I see alligators, I give nothing but utmost respect to them, because when I hear them call and when I hear it's like music to me. I am retiring. I have no ACL, my ligaments in my shoulders, and I got that thing called type 2 diabetes. So I'm done with alligator wrestling shows. However, I'm not done taking care of alligators and making sure they're okay. And also, along with James, Mr. Billy Walker, Mr. Thomas Storm, we want to pass on the torch to the younger crowd so we can keep this going, because if it wasn't for alligator wrestling, that's what put food and clothes on our backs, food on the table. We used to do that off the roadsides. We went from 50 years from doing that to having a billion-dollar industry like Hard Rock International. So I think we should give thanks to what gave us food and clothes on our backs. So thank you, Mado, Shrabasha.
Ladies and gentlemen, have you had some fun? Oh man, it has been a pleasure. It has been a pleasure these last few days. We appreciate you coming out to join us here at Tribal Fair, but don't go anywhere. We still a lot of great food, a lot of great arts and crafts. Make sure you go by and you see all our vendors. There's a lot of tribe members, some great, beautiful arts and crafts out there, so you don't want to miss that. But in a little while, we're going to have some great entertainment from some of our tribal members. Mr. Carradine Billy will be out here sharing his music. You don't want to miss that. And also another up-and-coming artist, Mr. A5, will be out here sharing his music. So you don't want to miss that either. And of course, I believe at the end of the night, we're going to see Sublime, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to see Sublime. So make some noise, everybody, for the Alligator Wrestlers, Billy Walker, Tom Storm, Everett Osceola. All the guys in the back, we love you, we appreciate you. Shinabi Shah Mado.
Amy Allen has more.
Hey, put the knife down. Put the knife down. Put the knife down.
Thanks for tuning in online and in person at the 50th anniversary of the Seminole Tribal Fair and Powwow. I'm Jay Valle, your host, and you know, we've had an amazing few days here with you, but here's a little recap of this weekend's festivities.
Powwows are the Native American people's way of meeting together to join in dancing, singing, visiting, renewing old friendships, and making new ones. It's a time to renew Native American culture and preserve the rich heritage of American Indians. And this year marks the 50th anniversary of the Seminole Tribe's celebration of arts and culture.
The meaning powwow is to gather and to meet your old friends. That's basically just what it is to gather together, enjoy, reminisce, reunite.
The word together, that's what it's all about. We get together from the past year to kind of renew the ties of the families. We do have 8 clans in the Seminole Tribe, and we do get together to say hello, spend some time with each other. It is very good. It is one of the best times of the year for Native Americans and the Seminole Tribe.
There are several different stories of how the powwow was started. One belief is that when the Native American tribes were forced onto reservations, the government also forced them to have dances for the public to come out and see. Before each dance, they were led through the town in a parade, which is the beginning of the grand entry.
Yeah, we look forward to it, you know. I mean, we got to go over there and see, you know, different tribes come in and, you know, see the dancing and the costume contests. And, you know, we got to meet with other tribal members that we haven't seen, you know, in a while.
The earliest is when I was like 10 years old. They had it on the field a long time ago. I started doing that with my mom and them. They would dress us up and she would sew and we would like have her clothes on, traditional clothes, and we would, stand in front of people, stuff like that, and it was fun.
Dances have always been a very important part of the life of the American Indian. Most dances seen at powwows today are social dances, which might have had different meanings in earlier days. Although dance styles may have changed, their meaning and importance has not. The outfits worn by the dancers, like the styles of clothing today, evolve over time. It is not a stagnant culture, but a vibrant and changing way of life, just like the unconquered Seminole Tribe.
Get ready with me to go to the powwow this weekend.
You got me shaking, yeah, I feel the fever coming on. Boy, you know you're all I want. Keep saying that I hate it, but it's kind of fun. Watching me come undone. No more games. Can't we just say its name? Instead of running away and jumping the gun to play it safe. Let's spend the weekend here in this bed we can sleep in and let the feelings overflow. Useless trying to fight this. Let's just give in and let the feelings overflow. Useless trying to fight this. Let's just give in and let the feelings overflow. Weekend here in this bed we can sleep in and let the feelings overflow. Useless trying to fight this.
Hello and welcome to the Seminole Tribal Fair and Powwow. I'm Jay Valle, and with me from the Seminole Tribe is Everett Osceola, one of the founders of the Cinema Fest. Now, Everett, thanks for stopping by the studio. I know you're extremely busy getting everything ramped up for this weekend. So tell me, what is Native Real Cinema Fest?
Well, Native Real Cinema Fest, they started in 2014, and I just wanted to give an opportunity, a platform to young indigenous filmmakers, actors, producers. But when we started, it turned out to be, we ended up being the first South Florida Native Indigenous Film Fest.
Wow.
If you can get that.
That's incredible. I mean, we're talking about first here, and so there's an importance here. Why do you feel this festival is important?
Well, I feel it's important because not only is it putting a platform or putting a spotlight on young Native Indigenous directors, but also people who paved the way. It's just a whole, I would say, conglomerate of different things, of movies, films, music, but also it kind of gives just an opportunity for people to understand that filmmaking is the new art form of storytelling.
Yeah, Everett, I really do feel a ton of passion from you every time we talk about Native Real Cinema Fest, and I've been fortunate to attend a few of those as well, and I want you to tell everybody what sort of films you like to feature.
Yeah, because I remember we did a few interviews in front of the Step and Repeat.
Yeah.
So you're an old friend of
Yeah, of
Real.
course. And you got to, like, I know the films are always new. Some of them we're bringing back. And what can we expect this year, though?
This year, since it's the 50th anniversary of the Tribal Fair powwow, but 50 years of Tribal Fair, I wanted to take it way back, which I feel is the golden age of cinema, which is the 80s and the 90s. That's when you had Wes Studi, Graham Greene, Gary Farmer. They were the up-and-comers. And then they're the ones, like I was saying before, they paved the way for people such as Martin Sinsmeyer, Stephen Paul Judd, Sterling Harjo, Taika Waititi. So I feel this year we need to give honor and respect to the people who did, which I've said again, the golden age of cinema. So we're showing 2 old movies.
It's going to be a
Classic
fantastic
movies, I'm
weekend.
sorry.
Yeah, no, and I know you guys have celebrity guests and some of the producers, so ramp up with those selfies and your phones are out. Like, it's going to be an incredible weekend. Any parting words of wisdom for indigenous filmmakers?
Yes. Coming up as somebody who was, I wouldn't say put in the spotlight, but I did acting, I've done writing, I've done directing, a little bit of stunt work. But at one point I wanted to give up because at that time it was, I was really young and, I really couldn't get any jobs, auditions, and I wanted to give up. So one day somebody said, you know what, nobody really knows about Native actors, so you know what we should do where you could spotlight on people who are going through the same struggles as you are. So I was like, you know what, I'm gonna put this to the side. So you know what they say, the people who can't, do whatever, I don't know. The way I say it is people who can't act, either direct, or people who can't direct, produce. So the way I feel is I almost lost my opportunity if it wasn't for that person. So I would say my wisdom is don't give up, because if you give up that one day, you might lose the opportunity that you have the next day, which could be the next morning, which happened to me. I got that phone call and you're like, you know what, I got an idea for a film fest, and then boom.
Wow, beautifully said, Everett. Thank you for that. And thank you for your time today. And don't forget to check out the Native Real Cinema Festival in person at the Hard Rock Hotel in Hollywood. Now, back to the powwow.
Awesome. A5 is what I go by, in case y'all was wondering who in the world is this little raggedy looking man thinking he's something. I don't know if any of y'all know me since I was a kid, but I ain't the same man as I was before. I was shy with bangs, and now the lights are gone. Let's all reflect back. This one's called Reflections. Money cool, but I'd rather build a legacy. Everyone wanna see a native doing bigger things, till they do bigger things, and then they vision change. Same book, different page, like the seasons, let them change. They hate it, they judge it, cause they don't like they self. Solo artists, no set to claim, I don't like the help. Got my own vision, no one blurring what I'm seeing. I'm not dreaming, I'm just leading, being me, don't wanna be it now. Put positive vibes out, and get them sent to you. Just be yourself and start attracting what was meant for you. Ain't forcing a damn thing, cause I was meant to lose, so I can appreciate the wins more. We got different views. Reflections, man, I'm just reflecting. No pressure, I'm only getting better. No measure, I do this shit for pleasure. They part-timers, but I swear I'm in this bitch forever. Remember, I wanna quit, deleted all my shit. Easy for the pig, got myself out, ain't born again. They say the way you talk to yourself up in the mirror should be the same way you treat others. That's how you build up. So I focus less on wealth, reflecting by myself. Know your worth and losing health. I won't live by no one else. Got me feeling different. Burst still lit like a Molotov. Love being myself. Never drain is I recharge. Above being the help, knowing I lean on. When you got a good heart, you get crossed by the same as before. Shout bangs like cigar, and I reflect on it. Know where I came from, put respect on it. Reflections, man, I'm just reflecting. No pressure, I'm only getting better. No measure, I do this shit for pleasure. They part-timers, but I swear I'm in this bitch forever. I inspire or intimidate ya. Hold the applause, they show more love when they be hating. I hear record cause I got fans, they impatiently waiting. Faith restored, gotta fight through the pain, through the pressure. Eyes is forward, staying strong. Yeah. Y'all make some noise one more time. Hey man, someday, I know there ain't much people here, but the people that ain't here, they're gonna be wishing they was here when I blow up. Remember I said that. Remember I said that. There ain't really much people in here, man. Doing what you love in life is the goal. Remember I said that. Doing what you love in life is the goal. You're the painter of your life. You could paint your picture however you wanna. This one's called Paint Your Picture. Yeah, paint your picture. myself in like Bob Ross with it. Put my energy into happiness while they talking shit. It takes a lot to chase your dreams, so they gon' test it. With top shelf liquor and model chicks out stressing, so I smoke green, then I meditate. Another day I'm going up like I'm levitating. This music, my medication. Up in the dose, but never lace it. Never let it change to find me, I can never fake it. In every word I said, I meant it. Circle small, I keep a friend that they offended. They stuck though, grinding to everyone around you, call you cuzzo. But recognize really showed up before the buzz though, that's love, bro. Gotta take care of the ones who don't want none, cause they bleeding what you brought. Get reason to keep moving when the world told you stop, but you did it, now who's losing? Uphill road to the top, will never catch a student, gotta give it all I got. Campaigning how I'm choosing. I choose it before they try to take it away. Not there for tomorrow, gotta play my day. Yeah, and I don't need to sign a deal. You got a dream and I be damn someone else gon' live it. Paint a picture how you feel, cause I can't depend on no one else to go and get it. Gotta make it count, gotta see through all these obstacles and break them down. Gotta be the bigger man when they take your L's. Wish them well, paint my picture not sky, but give them hell. Breathing still, living well. Not many can handle the loneliness on the road. When you walk your own path, you doing it on your own. Always working on your craft, every holiday is on. If you wanna be great, sacrifice, put your own, man, I work hard. All these followers, not many leaders. They just scrolling through your feed, cause they life is seamless. No growth, try to bring you down to where they can see you. Say can feel like somebody, but they not. They lose everything they got. Trying to bring another down. To the kettle called a pot. Is it worth it? On the ground living perfect, where everything looks steady, but it's not below the surface. The clouds are no circus. I'm feeling shocked, the world like bad circus. Remember when they said my rap's worthless? Now I outwork them. React when I let success hurt them. Looking for my weakness, keep searching. My energy searching. I don't need to sign a deal. Got a dream and I'll be there with someone else gon' live it. Paint a picture how you feel. Cause I can't depend on no one else to go and get it. Gotta make it count. Gotta see through all these obstacles and break them down. Gotta be the bigger man when they take the L's. Wish you well, paint my picture. Give them hell, breathing still, living well. Y'all make some noise. One more time. Beautiful. To manifest, you got to go within and clean out all that gunk of your old self. You can't build on a broken foundation. It's on you to break the family curse. This one's called Break the Rules. Break the rules, 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 break the rules. My life a movie, wrote the script and play it too. Hey, hey. My life a movie, wrote the script and play it too. Hey, hey, break the rules, not the one to follow you. Pick and choose, I got options on the move. My life a movie, wrote the script and play it too. I won't let nobody write me off and tell me what to do. I break the rules, not the one to follow you. Pick and choose, I got options on the move. My life a movie, wrote the script and play it too. I won't let nobody write me off or tell me what to do. I break the rules. Throughout the script they gave me, made my own, I'm staying true. When you creating, it can drain it. I love the process, cause you birthed something in this world that's never been the progress. Applying the pressure, compress. It feel amazing, clocking with no day shift. Don't know when no time, if I like something, replace it. You can't build without a stronger foundation. Pay my dues, I'm still slept on by time they start waking. All this took time, I take it. Broke the family curse. All these odds they made up. They hate to see you passion limit. They say you changed up. Still they won't support you till the world support you. Make a real post, hurt feelings, then the trolls report you. Break the rules, not the one to follow you. Pick and choose, I got options on the move. My life a movie, wrote the script and play it too. I won't let nobody write me off and tell me what to do. I break the rules, not the one to follow you. Pick and choose, I got options on the move. My life a movie, wrote the script and play it too. I won't let nobody write me off and tell me what to do. I break the speak my truth, I pay my path, they want to follow cues. They cloud chasing, you can tell who's out there climbing views. But the real ones figured my freaks out. Smoking doobie and get lost in my cell. Clearing out space till I cloud. Bad energy disturb my peace. Rather you celebrate my life than cry for me when deceased. Cause they care more when you're gone. And that fake love and accept that they'll rob before you're blessed. That's real. Learn to love being alone, but that's my superpower. Alchemists are let it go. Now they super sour. But a lady sweetheart, to focus on the beauty and booty. How they pursue me, wanna give me all the cooties. God damn. Not the one to follow you. Pick and choose, I got options on the move. My life a movie, wrote the script and play it too. I won't let nobody write me off or tell me what to do. I break the rules, not the one to follow you. Pick and choose, I got options on the move. My life a movie, wrote the script and play it too. I won't let nobody write me off or tell me what to do. I break the... Y'all make some noise. One more time. Beautiful. Nobody can throw shade when you are the light. Nobody can throw shade at you when you are the light. If I wasn't the light, I wouldn't be on the stage in front of y'all, okay? I hope y'all enjoyed me. And if y'all didn't, I'll go perform elsewhere. Also, my mom right here, she'll be helping me sell some of my Break the Rules t-shirts. Hey, can y'all put the other graphic on her? Oh, hold on, leave it. Can y'all look at that graphic? Man, that jump beautiful, never mind. Yeah, but these are the Break the Rules t-shirts I'll be selling. I got sizes small to 4X. And also my dad's over here somewhere. He's right here. Hey, it's my dad's first time watching me perform, man. That's beautiful, right? Thank you. #1 supporter, the baby, I heard you. If you doubt me, you need to go see a therapist because you crazy as hell. I'm out of here, man. Thank you. I ain't want to get off the stage, to be honest. I could stay up here. I was sleeping funny up here. I don't even care, man. Thank you. Y'all make some noise one more time.
Ladies and gentlemen, make some noise for A5. Woo! Love it, love it, love to see it. Ladies and gentlemen, coming to the stage, one of the OGs in Seminole rap. Ladies and gentlemen, from the Big Cypress Swamp at the Big Cypress Reservation, welcome to the stage, Carradine Billy. The Seminole Prince.
Hey, what's up?
A5.
Turn it
My
up.
cousin.
Coming with that.
This Seminole Prince. Also Carradine Billy, hailing from Big Cypress. And this I'm on fire, burn it up, turn it up. I'm on fire, burn it up, turn it up. I'm on fire, burn it up, turn it up. I'm on fire, burn it up, turn it up. I'm on fire, burn it up, turn it up. I'm on fire, burn it up, turn it up. I'm on fire, burn it up, turn it up. I'm on fire, burn it up, turn it up. Blazing, amazing, killing like Jason. I'm pacing, but crime so adjacent. The cops wanna bother, like I'm a top shotter. And res blocks hotter, and burn like lava. Cops and robbers, the res done data. The boy spit flame, chief spit game. Seminole Prince, yeah, that's a hot name. You can burn gas, I'm a melt steel. I'm on fire, burn it up, turn it up. I'm on fire, burn it up, turn it up. I'm on fire, burn it up, turn it up. I'm on fire, burn it up, turn it up. I'm on fire, burn it up, turn it up. Yeah, I'm on fire, burn it up, turn it up. Say what's up, everybody. Burn it up, turn it up. Like the propane, like the cocaine. Keep a gold chain, never been, never fold. We don't say no names. Just get past this. Need no ashes. Burn, turn. My haters just learn. Not that fast, though. I'll burn them like Tabasco. where that cash go. Watch how I flash though, I make it look easy. The red just easy, call a fire truck. I'm on fire, burn it up, turn it up.
Yeah, what's up, everybody over here? All my cousins at the clan in the building. Bird clan, Otter clan, Wind clan, big time.
Bring that heat like D-Wade. Watch all haters burn like sage. Keep a fresh fade, keep a 12 gauge. Carradine Billy, keep a 9 milli. Vest on my chest, leave a mess when I go hit the toe. That's a fact now. Burn your house down, don't get clown. Burn to the ground, Seminole style. Come with the sound, hot sound.
Yeah. Seminole style in the building. Yeah. I'm on fire, burn it up, turn it up. I'm on fire, burn it up, turn it up. I'm on fire, burn it up, turn it up. I'm on fire, burn it up, turn it up. I'm on fire, burn it up, turn it up. I'm on fire, burn it up, turn it up. I'm on fire, burn it up, turn it up. I'm on fire, burn it up, turn it up. Yeah.
Seminole style, 2020.
Yes.
Bringing that fire. That
What's
heat.
up, Tribal Fair?
Don't get burnt.
Yeah. My name is Carradine Billy, coming from the Big Cypress Indian Reservation, 863, right by Clewiston, Florida. Like to say what's up to all my peeps out here. We in Hollywood, we in the building. You know, just sharing y'all some of my songs that I wrote myself that came from my heart. So bring the next beat in and we get the show started. Yeah. This one's called Osceola. Yeah. 2020. Yeah.
Here we go. Get your guns up, get your vest up. I'm a real Seminole, don't get it messed up. Been doing this for years and never rest up. I never been soft, I always stay solid. 2-time felon and an alcoholic. Keep it old school like a hydraulic. Lifted, gifted, addicted, convicted. Catch my 2-piece, now you drifted to sleep. Don't be slow, don't be weak. Gold in my teeth and a whole heat. Seminole speak, bullet holes leak. Mess with my peoples, keep a street sweeper. But my music loud, all in your speakers. All in your speakers, all in your speakers. Osceola, Osceola. We don't break, we don't bend, we don't fold up. I'm a warrior, I'm a warrior. Strapped in the bushes waiting for ya. Osceola, Osceola. We don't break, we don't bend, we don't fold up. I'm a warrior, I'm a warrior. Strapped in the bushes waiting for ya. BC, RZ, infinity flow. Where my enemy go? Ain't no fear here on the enemy though. Been with legit, they ain't letting me go. Some say we soft, but we harder than that. Per cat, bird, net, target on my back. They plotted on my folks. Crack your shell open, watch you leak in the yolk. Lose your calories. Seminole wars, we been beating calories. Red's heavy Chevy got me sliding in the swamps. I'm a Florida boy, but ain't no hiding in the swamp. Haters don't degrade us cause we're preaching to the gators. Osceola, Osceola. We don't break, we don't bend, we don't fold up.
We don't fold up.
I'm a warrior. Strapped in the bushes waiting for ya. Osceola, Osceola. We don't break, we don't bend, we don't fold up. I'm a warrior, I'm a warrior. Strapped in the bushes waiting for ya. What? Yeah. Strapped in the bushes waiting for ya. Seminole. Strapped in the bushes waiting for ya.
Yeah. Yeah. Appreciate all y'all coming out today, man. Feels good seeing y'all. As always, got another show coming March 5th in Big Cypress to the Indigenous Matriarchal Arts and Music Festival. I'm not pretty sure on the details, but you want to hear my music, I got them all on all streaming platforms. Plus, I got CDs. If you see me, I give them to you, man. They're free. And you want to see all my videos, they on YouTube at Seminole Prince. Bring the next song in.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Native to the swamp on the reds where I hang. It's a Seminole thing. It's a Seminole thing. You can get guap on the reds where I hang. It's a Seminole thing. It's a Seminole thing. You can get dropped on the reds where I hang. It's a Seminole thing. It's a Seminole thing. Natives in the swamp on the reds where I hang. It's a Seminole thing. It's a Seminole thing. Living like a renegade, running with the click. Style so slick, make you all get sick. Heads get split when they drinking on the lick. Riding 6 deep when we sliding in the whip. We all got clans, we all got scratches. Some got guns, some got hatchets. Some girls rest out, others be ratchet. Don't get it twisted, better stay distant. Natives in the swamp on the reds where I hang. It's a Seminole thing, it's a Seminole thing. You can get guap on the reds where I hang. It's a Seminole thing, it's a Seminole thing. You can get dropped on the reds where I hang. It's a Seminole thing, it's a Seminole thing. Natives in the swamp on the reds where I hang. It's a Seminole thing, it's a Seminole thing. Grew up broke, now we gon' eat. Might get shot, thinking it's sweet. If you out for the lick, you bout to get clipped. These girls out here ain't what you think. Just cause they drink, they see what I wrote. You can get smoked, riding clean like soap. These girls push sliders, big Cypress, Florida. Home reds riders, riders. Natives in the swamp on the reds where I hang. It's a Seminole thing, it's a Seminole thing. You can get guap on the reds where I hang. Put your hands in the air if it's a Seminole thing. Hey, you can get dropped on the reds where I hang. It's a Seminole arms tied, yes so. Natives in the swamp phones on the reds where I hang. It's a Seminole thing, it's a Seminole thing. Seminole style, come vibe with the tribe. It's a Seminole thing, it's a Seminole thing. Seminole style, come vibe with my tribe. Come vibe with my tribe, come vibe with my tribe. Seminole style, come vibe with the tribe. It's a Seminole thing, it's a Seminole thing. Seminole style, come vibe with the tribe. It's a Seminole thing, it's a Seminole thing. Vibe with us. Appreciate y'all coming out, man. I love every one of y'all, man. Been doing this 20 years and loving every minute of it. Lost a lot of fellow rappers that came in with me, but I'm still doing it for them, doing it for my other friends that ain't here with us and my relatives. I lost my mom in July, so I got to keep pushing no matter what, get more into the music and, do everything, like she would have wanted me to. Yeah, bring it. Checking out the red. Checking out the red, checking out the red. Trying to get money, just trying to get ahead. Looking to the right, yeah, looking to the left. Trying to stay fly, y'all, trying to stay fresh. Fellas over here, ladies over there. Braided up, long hair, really don't care. Checking out the red, checking out the red. Trying to get money, just trying to get ahead. Looking to the right, yeah, looking to the left. Trying to stay fly, y'all, trying to stay fresh. Fellas over here, ladies over there. Braided up, long hair, really don't care. Always on point, can't be slacking. Slide through the red, y'all see what's cracking. Looking like a snack girl, got me snacking. Could be a jack girl, might be jacking. Checking out my whip, checking out my fit. Red slide, baby, we always lit. Mic in my hand, I always spit. 9 on my hip, I always grip. Haters wanna fight like I want his shit, cause she built like a brick. House, no doubt, could've hit it on the couch. Hit him in the mouth, make his ass say ouch. True native player, Seminole from the south. True native player, Seminole from the south. Red Star BC, tell them what I'm bound. Drinks in the air, y'all, let me hear you shout. Checking out the red, checking out the red. Trying to get money, just trying to get ahead. Looking to the right, yeah, looking to the left. Trying to stay fly, y'all trying to stay fresh. Fellas over here, ladies over there. Braided up, long hair, really don't care. Checking out the red, checking out the red. Trying to get money, just trying to get ahead. Looking to the right, yeah, looking to the left. Trying to stay fly, y'all trying to stay fresh. Fellas over here, ladies over there. Braided up, long hair, really don't care. Whips ride by, boy, loud as hell. Burning that gas, boy, loud ass smell. Whole lot of red dogs packed so deep. Jets on dirt bikes riding like me. Getting kinda dark, y'all must be sick. Red's girl got curls, must be mixed. She's so fly, she's so pretty, but she been with many men. Call her pretty and let her ass go. She act stuck up, let her ass know I'm too cool to be played like Fortnite. She's so broke cause the money too short, right? soak up the game. Stunting on the lane. Seminole P, yeah, all heard the name. Music up loud, drinks in the air. Pull up in the crowd, let them all stare. Checking out the red, checking out the red. Trying to get money, just trying to get ahead. Looking to the right, yeah, looking to the left. Trying to stay fly, y'all, trying to stay fresh. Fellas over here, ladies over there. Braided up long hair, really don't care. Checking out the red, checking out the red. Trying to get money, just trying to get ahead. Looking to the right, yeah, looking to the left. Trying to stay fly, y'all, trying to stay fresh. Fellas over here, ladies over there. Braided up long hair, really don't care. Having some fun out there right now. Appreciate y'all coming through. This song right here is a new one. I just put a video on it like 2 weeks ago. It's called Last of a Dying Breed. And if you want to see the video, it's on YouTube at Seminole Prince. You want to? I'll have the song available on all streaming platforms in a couple weeks on my new album, which is yet untitled. So bring it, beat it. Yeah. Last of a dying breed. Last of a dying breed. They don't make them might be no more. Cause I've been alive. Yeah. I'ma be a rider. I'ma be a fighter. This day heat, baby, I'ma make it hotter. World's so cold, I'ma stay bold. Last of a dying breed, you know I won't fold. I'ma be a rider. I'ma be a fighter. This day heat, baby, I'ma make it hotter. World's so cold, I'ma stay bold. Last of a dying breed, you know I won't fold. Gotta be the strong one, my mama just passed, so you know I should be on one. Drama gon' come, but you might have picked the wrong one. Carry it to the team, bring it to the scene. Lean into the scheme by the beam with the hammer. Got a team with the hammer, got the green with the scammer. Keeping me at the slammer, got my music res wide. Hollywood and big side, watch my hood get live. Natives with pride, haters just lied. Talking like we all saw, better go and hide. Carry get the salt off, I did it for my folks. I did it so dope, case y'all all want smoke, case y'all all want smoke. I'ma be a rider, I'ma be a fighter. This day heat, baby, I'ma make it hotter. World so cold, I'ma stay bold. Last of a dying breed, you know I won't fold. I'ma be a rider, I'ma be a fighter. This day heat, baby, I'ma make it hotter. World so cold, I'ma stay bold. Last of a dying breed, you know I won't fold. Cousin named Wild got killed in the street. Real jab boy got caught without the heat. Needed time to think, had to use the ink. Rapper Markel till he died by the drink. Times get ill. Lost my boy Ira, got killed by the pill. Drugs gon' kill, blood gon' spill. Lil Steven kept it real. Rest in peace. Rest in peace, Steven. Dying by our own hands or dying by the steel. Big Merle, AC, Jim Rat, late T-Bone. Sonny D gone. D-Box, Birdo, Hano gone. Seems I'm all alone, still on my own. I'ma be a rider, I'ma be a fighter. This day heat, baby, I'ma make it hotter. World so cold, I'ma stay bold. Last of a dying breed, you know I won't fold. I'ma be a rider, I'ma be a fighter. This day heat, baby, I'ma make it hotter. World so cold, I'ma stay bold. Last of a dying breed, you know I won't fold. Getting crazy these days. Carrot gon' pray, but watch what he say. Going all the way, clutching on my K, melt you like clay. March, April, May, rain all day. Click with a stick and you chicken acting brave. Squeezing like I'm seasoned cause you bout to get sprayed. Seminole Prince with the gauge, hit the stage to get paid with rhymes with a passion. Come and get some action, Seminole faction. You know they come taxing, keep your money maxing. Maybe money, baby, money spend like Tony Braxton. I'll be home relaxing, I'm about my family. I'm about my tribe, Seminole Tribe of Florida. I'ma be a fighter, this day, yeah, baby, I'ma make it high. I appreciate all the love y'all gave me. I'ma stay bold, last of a dying breed right here. I'ma be a rider, yeah, be a fighter. This day heat, baby, I'ma make it hotter. World so cold, I'ma stay bold. Last of a dying breed, you know I won't fold. Bless my soul. What? That's how I roll. Yeah. Let's just go. Yeah. I'ma stay bold. Yeah. What? Bless my soul. That's how I roll. Yeah. Let's just go. What? You know I won't fold. Won't fold. Bless my soul. Yeah. That's how I roll. Yeah. Let's just go. Yeah. I'ma stay bold. Bless my soul. That's how I roll. Appreciate y'all, man. That was the last song, man. Love performing for y'all. As I said, I got my songs on all streaming platforms, Apple Music, Spotify, Pandora. So it's under Seminole Prince or Carradine Billy. Appreciate y'all, man. Love y'all.
Ladies and gentlemen, make some noise for the Seminole Prince, Carradine Billy. Woo! All right. Now coming to the stage in just 1 minute. Are you guys ready for some rock and roll? All right, some of the most talented musicians in the Seminole Tribe about to take the stage. Ladies and gentlemen, from right here in the Hollywood Reservation, you guys are about to see the Osceola Brothers. Ladies and gentlemen, you guys who want to get your seats, come out here right in front of the floor area. You guys don't want to miss this coming up. Ladies and gentlemen, are you guys ready for some Seminole rock and roll? Ladies and gentlemen, from right here in Hollywood, Florida, the Osceola Brothers.
How y'all doing, Hollywood? up Hollywood!
People talking cause you don't know the truth.
All those lies got your head in the news. Realize that you're not breaking through, so keep it all coming.
Trying to break me, but I break you first. Temptation ain't afterwards. And I see it's got you like a curse.
Keep it all coming. You won't break me. You won't break me. No, you won't break me. 'Cause I'm breaking free. You won't catch me, baby.
Don't be scared to say it right to my face. You spread rumors cause you're such a disgrace. To hell with you, I'll put you around your place.
Keep it all coming.
We bring people down. All your life you can't turn it around. I can't wait to make you feel like a clown.
Keep it all coming. You won't break me. You won't break me.
No, you won't break me. 'Cause I'm breaking free. You won't catch me, baby.
Break me. You won't break me. You won't break me. 'Cause I'm breaking free.
You won't catch me, baby.
How y'all doing? You like that? We're the Osceola brothers from right here in Hollywood, Florida. It's great to see you guys. It's been a long 3 years. Oh my God. I was like, I just turned 23 when all this happened and everything, and it seems like forever ago we were together like this, and it's beautiful to see everybody. Thank you for being here. On the bass over here, we got Mr. Tyson Osceola. Give him a hand. And on the drums, we got Sheldon Osceola. Give him a hand too. I want to say a special shout out to my friends and family out here. Shout out to Shania. Buy her jewelry out there. I'm wearing this piece. It's really cool. This next song's called Think For Yourself. With the state of the world that everyone's in, there's a lot of lies that goes around. And there's a lot of programming that you have been formed into since your birth. So, like, it's more important now to think for yourself before, you know, it's still legal. You've been watching me. I'm like a knife in your side. You try to kill me, oh, that just ain't right. That just ain't right. Look look at me now. Now look at your soul. I see right through you, and you're now made of gold. Don't shoot till you see the whites of their eyes. Won't be long before you realize who's your master, who's your slave, who's a blind man up, 'cause we're doing this again. Your master, who's your slave. Please just think for yourself, 'cause we're all gonna die someday. We're all gonna die someday. I'm not afraid. I'll rip it straight from your throat. Get right under your skin and have you crying for more. But you're never gonna see the whites of my eyes. Won't be long before you realize who's your master, who's your slave, who's your blind man up, 'cause we're doing this again. Master, who's your slave? Please just think for yourself, 'cause we're all gonna die someday. Let me see some hands. Listen, force your lies down on everyone, down, you're never gonna stop. Hands are tied, bound to everyone, bound, you're never gonna stop. Force your lies down on everyone, down, you're never gonna stop. Hands are tied, bound to everyone, bound, you're never gonna stop. Who's your master? Who's your slave? Who's the blind man up? 'Cause we're doing this again. Who's your slave? Please just think for yourself. Please just think for yourself. Who's your master? Who's your slave? Who's your blind man up? 'Cause we're doing this again, master. Who's your slave? Please just think for yourself. Please just think for yourself. Who's your master? Who's your slave? Who's your blind man up? 'Cause we're doing this again, your master. Who's your slave? Better think for yourself, 'cause we're all gonna die someday. Thank you so much. All these lists are brand new songs from our upcoming album called Remember to Remember. Thank you guys very much for being here. We love this. You guys are beautiful. Oh my God. So many friends here just like pulled in. This next one is written by Mr. Tyson Alciola. It's entitled Sweet Romancer.
Sweet romancer with hypnotic eyes. She moves in faster, Lord, she moves with time. She's one of a kind, but she don't like me. Can cover your life, let the whole world see how life is only for an only one. Push us to the dirt. You can run to the top, but in the end you just stand up down. And that's from an holy one. No, no. She shines like diamond, lost in the sky, where no one could find her. Low material one of a kind, but she don't like me. Can cover your life, let the whole world see how life is only for an only one. How they push us to the dirt. You can run to the top, but in the end you just stand up down. I'm never giving up, no, no. I'm a sweet romancer with hypnotic eyes. I'm moving faster, Lord, move with time. I'm one of a kind, but you don't like me. Can cover your life, let the whole world see how life is only for an only one. How they push us to the dirt. You can run to the top, but in the end you just stand up down. I'm never giving up, no, no. I'm never giving up, no, no. I'm never giving up. I'm never giving up, no, no. I'm never giving
right, you mind if we play some blues for y'all? Y'all ready for Sublime with Rome? Are y'all ready for Sublime with Rome? I'm going away to a world unknown. I'm going away to a world unknown. I'm worried now, but I won't be worried long. My rider's got something, she's trying to keep it here. My rider's got something, she's trying to keep it hid. No, I got me my something, to find out something well. I feel like chopping, chips flying everywhere. I feel like chopping, chips flying everywhere. Well, I've been to the nation, but Lord knows I couldn't stay there. Now some people say them overseas blues ain't that bad. Some people say them overseas blues ain't that bad. Well, it must not have been them overseas blues I had. It feel like murder, it feel like murder here. Every day it seems like murder, it seems like murder here. Well, I tell you my worries, but I know you won't be my care. When I can't go down any dirt road by myself. Well, I can't go down any dirt road by myself. If I don't carry mine, gonna carry me someone else. We have any Jimi Hendrix fans in the house? Well, I stand up next to a mountain, chop it down with the edge of my hand. Well, I stand up next to a mountain, I chop it down with the edge of my hand. Pick up the pieces and make an island. So I even raise a little sand. 'Cause I'm a voodoo child, yeah. Lord knows I'm a voodoo child. I didn't mean to take you by your sweet town. Give it right back to you one of these days. Wow, you guys look beautiful. Y'all filled up. I just opened my eyes and y'all your work. I didn't mean to take you by your sweet town. Give it right back to you each and every day. If I don't see you no more in this world, no. If I don't see you no more in this world, no. If I don't see you no more in this world, no. See you in the next one. Don't be late. Don't be late. 'Cause I'm a voodoo child, yeah. You got a root right in my head. All right, y'all, we got one more for y'all. This one's called Remember to Remember. I want to see some hands in the air. Yeah, let me see you guys get hyped for Sublime with Row. Come on, give me some rhythm. Y'all are so beautiful. All right, y'all, give it up. We're the Osceola Brothers from Hollywood, Florida. Oh, I can remember things it took for me to set you free. 'Cause it was now or never. Gonna lay down my life for something you can say. So if you think you're the one, remember to remember me. If you think that we're gone, remember to remember me. Remember to remember. Remember to remember. Oh, we're all around you. Your 45 soul couldn't set you free. The blood is always around you. I can lie to you and tell you that you're never gonna be like this. If you think you're the one, remember to remember me. If you think that we're gone, remember to remember me. Remember to remember. Remember to remember me. We had a great time playing for you guys tonight. We're the Osceola Brothers from Hollywood, Florida. I want to give a happy birthday shout out to our friend Chase. Thank you for everybody that showed up to the show. We got Mason Pace in the house. We got Raina. We got my nephews and my nieces and my brothers. We got all you guys. You guys are so lovely. Let's make them hear them all the way in the fry bread line. Come on. Let's let them hear it out there. It's time for my solo. 'Cause I can lie to you and tell you that you're never gonna feel a thing. If you think you're the one, remember to remember me. If you think that we're gone, remember to remember me. Remember to remember. Remember to remember me. Thank you guys so much. We're the Osceola Brothers. We'd love to shake your hands and see every one of you guys. Thank you very much. We got Sublime with Rome up next. You can find us on Instagram, Facebook, iTunes. Thank you guys so much for having us out. Y'all are beautiful. Nice to meet you guys. I'm Cameron. We're the Osceola Brothers. Thank you very much.
Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for the Osceola Brothers. Outstanding show, outstanding show. Have you guys had some fun today? Oh, no, no, no. Have you guys had some fun today? All right. Man, this is the last day of Tribal Fair. It's been a great experience. We thank each and every one of you for coming out. We thank the Tribal Fair Committee for putting this all together. And we also thank, a big thank you to Councilman Osceola. If you're in here, raise your hand. Thank you, Chris Osceola, for helping put all this together. We appreciate you, Seminole Tribe. You don't want to go anywhere. In just a few minutes, we're going to see Sublime, ladies and gentlemen. So you don't want to go anywhere. In just a few minutes, they're setting up. You don't want to miss it, ladies and gentlemen. Go get a drink and come right back. Get a seat, because the show is about to start.